those three goddess qualities, Saraswati, inspiration, Mahalakshmi, abundance, and Durga Devi for protection, so that you don't just lose everything, that you're protected and safe. That was a very balancing, powerful experience.
SARASWATI MAHALAKSHMI
And I can reference back when I was just beginning to learn about mantras and ask Sant Keshava's, well, what mantra should I chant? And he said, oh, your Shakti is very out of balance. You need to chant Saraswati and for Mahalakshmi and for Durga and get your Shakti in a good balance. And then chant Om Ham Hanumate, and you'll be centered in your middle, in your thymus, and you'll be centered and full of power. And so I was working with these different mantras, and I really, in that time, we're talking about 40 years ago, but there was really a deep settling that went on for me. It was over time. It was some weeks and months, but I was in a very troubled state financially. I had recently a divorce. I was trying to put life together, and my finances were really a mess. And Mahalakshmi, about abundance, to feel that you don't need to be needy, you don't need to be greedy, that you have sufficient, you have noble wealth, you have your possibilities, and that those three goddess qualities, Saraswati, inspiration, Mahalakshmi, abundance, and Durga Devi for protection, so that you don't just lose everything, that you're protected and safe. That was a very balancing, powerful experience for me. And I really look forward. I think it can be a wonderful thing that we can, a wonderful mantra that I want to just say that we did, to me, it came that I could chant these three names together. And it was a very powerful combination. And that is the Saraswati Mahalakshmi Durga Devi Namaha. Saraswati Mahalakshmi Durga Devi Namaha. That's it just,
It's one of my favorites.
I think, I wouldn't, I think it's a good one for you, my dear friends.
Yeah.
Us in this time of really balancing that Shakti, because in these Eastern teachings, the gender, the male, masculine, feminine duality, the Shakti is the goddess side that brings out life, brings out power into the world. And the God part is consciousness, the awareness of. It's that seed of awareness that's very, very important. But without the goddess bringing out the energy, you just have a lot of stillness, a lot of silence, which is wonderful, but it's not the whole package. And that's it's a beautiful thing in this time when we are, it's talked about in different ways, the reawakening of the goddess, or the divine feminine being more honored and recognized, and the relaxing and the dissolving of the patriarchy and the domination of the feminine by the masculine that's been such a strong feature on our planet for some time. I think this gives some support and some beautiful energy for that expression of the Shakti of the goddess in a very beautiful way.
Thank you. I will take this in.
I think it's good for our world.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I
Do
feel.
I have? I think I have
I
some goddess energy coming in here.
Yeah.
I felt like I wanted to jump in because I at one time I had a very, very complicated conversation with a woman with whom I had had a lot of conflict, and a sister, not a real sister, but another woman.
Hmm.
And Henry gave me this very mantra to listen to. And I listened to it over and over and over again. She was half an hour late. And while I was waiting for her, I was listening with my earphones to this mantra. And then we had an amazing conversation where I was in abundance, in my strength, and it was incredible. And we really healed what had happened between us. So I just want to underscore the power of these mantras.